Zhang Shuyi was sad, her eyes crinkling, and she reached out to hug his waist, looking up at him. Xiyan? It hurts. As she got closer, she felt Xiyan take a deep breath. How could you be so careless? Zhang Shuyi remained silent. Zhang Shuyi slowly rubbed her face against his chest. A moment later, Xiyan released her hand and gently lifted it towards Xiyan's work desk. Xiyan had already reached out, but then he noticed the bandage on her finger. What happened to your hand? Xiyan frowned, immediately grabbed her wrist. His expression froze, and a rare look of panic appeared in his eyes. What exactly happened? My colleague didn't see me when she closed the door, and I got pinched. Upon hearing this, Xiyan grasped her wrist again and looked up at her. His brow never relaxed. Does it still hurt? It hurts so much, Zhang Shuyi said, her voice muffled. I feel like I'm crippled. Xiyan tightened his grip on her arm and gently stroked the back of her head with his palm. What did the doctor say? The doctor said, "From now on, I'll need someone to feed me." Zhang Shuyi looked miserable. Xiyan didn't look at her expression. His gaze was fixed on her hands. He wanted to touch the bandaged area, but as soon as his fingertips touched the gauze, he was afraid of hurting her, so he just gently brushed it away. Eh? Hearing Xiyan respond, Zhang Shuyi raised her head, but her expression became even more pitiful. She needs to be fed water. Xiyan lowered her eyes and hummed in agreement. Even my bag needs someone to carry it. Zhang Shuyi knew he hadn't seen her expression, and the corners of her lips couldn't help but curl up slightly.
The pain in my fingers seems to be slowly disappearing. Xiyan pursed his lips, unable to suppress his smile. She needs her hair combed. She needs to be carried upstairs. Like a princess carry. Someone who didn't know better would think it was a leg injury. Xiyan sighed, but still agreed. How can you be so kind? Zhang Shuyi smiled, her eyes crinkling, and she reached out to hug his neck, looking up at him. Shuyi. I have a house in the wetlands suitable for recuperation. At Xi'an, Zhang Shuyi had lost count of how many times he had shot himself in the foot. We stayed there for a while. Xi'an lowered her head, and their faces met, their lips almost touching. Zhang Shui thought Xian was about to kiss her, so she immediately closed her eyes. 2 seconds later, there was no sound from his lips. Zhang Shui opened her eyes and stared blankly at Xian. His expression didn't soften much. He looked quite serious. "I'll do everything I promised you."
This means I have to be with him. Living together? She used her injury to test Xian's bottom line step by step. After discovering that he had no limits, she began to act like a rogue. However, as it turns out, Xian has never been at a disadvantage when it comes to turning the tables on Zhang Shui. Zhang Shui remained motionless in Xian's arms, but her mind was racing. Why did I suddenly decide to stay at his house? The main thing is that she feels it's not a good idea to move in together so soon. Did you omit too many steps? Are CEOs these days so focused on efficiency? And if you think about it carefully, what does her request have to do with living in his house? It's as if he moved in, he would eat at home 3 times a day. Yes, that's right. The case is solved. Xian didn't intend to keep his promise at all. He was just smuggling in his own agenda. How can I tolerate someone playing mind games with their girlfriend? Zhang Shui slowly raised her head, pushed Xian away with a serious expression, and turned to walk towards the office door without saying a word, her whole body exuding the attitude of, "Where are you going?" Zhang Shui opened her eyes and stared blankly at Xian. His expression didn't soften much. He looked quite serious. Where else could I be going? In fact, Zhang Shui never thought of refusing from beginning to end. She found herself seemingly suffering from a skin hunger disorder. Whenever she saw Xian, she wanted to make physical contact, and even just holding hands made her very happy. Moreover, judging from his own performance, she probably didn't have much of a sense of restraint in Xian's eyes. Go home and pack your bags. She no longer looked sickly when she arrived. She walked out with light steps, her long hair bouncing gently behind her as she moved.
Now, arrange a car to take Miss Zhuxi home. And also, as always, if Xian gives her a pole, she can climb to the top in an instant at rocket speed. But after taking only a couple of steps, she suddenly turned back. What's wrong? Xian had already sat back down behind her desk. Zhuxi smiled, her eyes sparkling like stars. She didn't say anything, but jogged back to Xian, bent down in front of him and whispered, "I want to kiss him again before I leave."